Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everyone's doing okay. I already have my piece of paper here today. I'm going to try to make this a real quick one because we have, good morning Lori, how are you? We have Safi and Sarah in about half an hour. And then we also have Angela Bliss tonight. And she does her live at 6:30, that's Eastern time. So Safi and Sarah are in about half an hour, and Angela Bliss tonight at 6:30. But we also have, let's see, we also have student versus teacher, and that's with Darren and Kayleen, and they start at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to do something simple today. I already put a little background. Actually, I was doing this yesterday. Good morning, Debbie. How are you, darling? And I was doing this yesterday. I never finished it. So, which is kind of good. I had a dinner with a good friend yesterday, and I was unable to finish this, and it worked out because today I'm in a hurry to do this and finish quickly. So we're going to start with, we're going to do something whimsical today, so I don't have to think too much. Just have a little fun. Let me see, my music went off. It is session here in Tallahassee, and so it's a very busy time. And the restaurants last night were jam-packed. I mean, everything. There's no hotels. My friend that came in from South Florida, he's here to meet with his senator from South Florida, and they're trying to pass some kind of water bill, something that has to do. Good morning, Tanya. Louise, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. That's so kind. So as I was saying, it's very busy time here in Tallahassee. They're trying to pass a lot of bills during sessions, make them into law. And a friend of ours came in last night because he's getting together with his senator from South Florida. It has something to do with water, but I'm not really, I don't know what it is, chemicals in the water or something like that for South Florida. And so we picked him up at the airport last night. And of course, the flight was late. Everything is really going a little crazy here because of so much the session, and all the hotels are all full booked. People coming in to speak to their senators and trying to pass certain bills, and it's a little crazy. But anyway, we were able to have a nice dinner and time with him, and it's really funny because he booked a hotel. We have a main street here that's called Thomasville, and Georgia is, well, I am maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes max to the Georgia borderline. And their main street or their main place there is also called Thomasville. So he didn't want to put us out, or was embarrassed to stay with us. I don't know, whatever. It's really dumb because we've known him forever, and he booked the wrong place. He booked his hotel in Thomasville, but in Georgia, not in Tallahassee. So he ended up staying with us, which was lovely. And we took him to the Capitol this morning, very early this morning. So I'm kind of groggy and tired today. It was wonderful, though, to catch up. His father and my husband were very, very close friends. He passed at an early age due to cancer, but we kept in touch with the family. So it was really wonderful to catch up, and we just had a wonderful day. So that's what I was doing last night, and lots going on in Tallahassee these days. The weather is wonderful, and we're just going to do a simple little whimsical piece today so we can move on to go see Safi and Sarah. And I told all this story only because my paper was down already with a color and I couldn't finish it yesterday because we had so much to do. But there's my story. There's my story. All right, let's paint it. Let me get my... I hope you are all having a wonderful day today. I hope my construction in my house is almost over. A few more days. All right, let's start with a little yellow in the middle. When you want to paint and you don't want to think about it, whimsical is the way to go. You can always make it beautiful. And if you make a mistake, nobody knows. And that's me today. What color should we paint this flower? Let's make it quinacridone magenta. Next week, I know I have promised this, and I forgot. I've been quite busy, but I took out all the necessary materials to show you how I make my own watercolor from, from Pigments, because I have two shelves full of pigments, and I'm doing watercolor. So I'm not going to let them go to waste. So I learned how to make them. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way, but you know what? It works. The one that I did, which was maraschino red by this little piggy, worked. It's wonderful. And I know I've read that different kinds of pigments, because they have more, I guess, pigments in it or not, will take a different kind of mixture. But hey, I have the pigments here. They're just sitting there, so why not? So I took everything out. Hopefully this weekend things will slow down for us here at home. And I ordered a, what do you call it? A mallet? One of those things that you grind. I think it's called a mallet. No, I don't know. Help me out, guys. Hi, Angela. Good morning. Just I did too. I just woke up too. Thank you for stopping by. Well, anyways, one of those things that you grind with, and it's on order. I should get it this weekend, and hopefully next week I will be able to make some watercolor from my pigments and show you how it's done. Now, whether I'm doing it right or wrong, like I said, I don't know, but it's working. And I've been holding back from buying new colors. I only have 2 palettes, which is, this one is my core from Golden, and the other one that I have is just my first cheapy one that I bought. But like, for example, I want to have a vivid green. A vivid green like this. This is, what is this? Grunge by this little piggy. And I don't know how to make it with the colors that I have. So I think that's going to be the first one that I'm going to make. I can't wait. Let's see if this is dry. Give me a second. I'm going to make a little noise. So if you have pigments and you're interested in learning how to make some watercolors without having the expense of buying them, tune in next week. We're going to do that. Don't know if they'll write, but I want to try. It'll be fun. It'll be messy. It's not really messy. It's just takes a little bit of time to mix it. And I will be using gum arabic, water. Let me see if I remember by mind. It's gum arabic, water. Oh, you have to put in a little bit of essential oil, something like clove or lavender, just a teeny bit, only to avoid your color, because it's so moist, from getting moldy. So the essential oil helps. What else is in it? This is in it. Vegetable glycerin, which you can also substitute it by honey. Oh, I'm remembering. Wow. Okay. So that's another product that's part of making the watercolor from pigments. Also, I heard that I can make embossing powder from pigments, so that will be fun to do also. So next week, that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully, if I get the stuff that I ordered in, and I can't wait. This is going to be my first color. What time is it? Okay, I have 10 minutes, guys. If I am not done, please go over and watch Safi and Sarah. They're on at 10:30. And I will watch them on my second phone. So those are my plans for next week. What are you guys up to? How has your, well, a lot of you just got up like I did. Yep, don't forget Angela Bliss will be on tonight. She's live at 6:30, and then we also have Darren and Bubbles, Kayleen. They will be on at 5 my time Eastern. Oh, I forgot to put water on this. I love to see the water, the color just flow in the water. It's so magical. I'm gonna let that dry, and let's use, let's see, what do I have here? That's good. This is green gold. Oh, I lost my chat. 1 second, guys. Sometimes I get into my painting and I totally waiting a minute to get coffee. Ha! Beat ya, darling. I got my coffee right here. Well, it's going to be fun, Debbie. It'll be something different, and let's see. I don't want to touch that because that's wet, so we're going to go over to this side. It's only going to be the second time that I do it, so I hope I don't mess up. But if I do, it'll be a learning experience. No big deal. It's a great way to save on. I mean, if you think about it, watercolors are made from pigments. And when I was researching, I can't remember word for word, but the first watercolor artist, long time ago, that's what they did. They used to make their own watercolors. So we buy the convenient watercolors or the tube ones, which is great also. It really is. But I just have a whole bunch of pigments sitting there, which I'm sure I will use at some time, but why not now? So let's see, I'm going to use some sap green. This sap green is not dark enough for me. So I'm going to put in a little, when you add a little blue into your green, I see those hearts, thank you. I know you cannot have pigments, I know. Yeah, they did. They did use whatever they had available. And that's what I want to do. That's what I have available, and there we go. I'm going to make my lines with this sap green while the rest of this dries. Okay, and let's put some color. Let's see, is this dry? Nope. Little noise, guys. Little noise. By the way, I know I've said this before, but every time you hit your watercolors with the dryer, you stop it from doing what it's supposed to do, moving or reacting to other colors. So always keep that in mind if you're desperate like I am, that you are going to stop the process if you hit it with your hair dryer. That's personal choice. Oh, that's pretty. See, I'm lazy today. I am so lazy today. What time is Safi and Sarah? They are in 3 minutes, Debbie. Go watch them. I'm going to finish this. Hi, Adrian and Corey. How are you? Adrian. Hi, Adrian. I just saw the name and I Safi and Sarah are on in 3 minutes. So if you guys want to go watch them, please do. I'm going to finish this and watch them on my second phone. So as I was saying, I'm being lazy today and I'm using the colors that I have here. And look how pretty that turned out. Oh dear. Let's make this one blue. I don't know why. Just because. Thank you for having this on while you're in a meeting. I really appreciate it. We also have Angela Bliss tonight. Don't forget at 6:30. She's live, and then Darren and Kayleen are on at 5. At gosh, why can't I remember this? I do this all the time and I forget. At 5 Eastern. All right, I'm going to turn on Safi and Sarah. On my phone, on my second phone, so I can watch them while I do this. Let's see, where are they? Here they are. They're about to begin, so I hope you go over, guys. Okay. Those little girls are so amazing. They're so cute. Go ahead, Debbie. I'll see you. The fun thing about watercolor that I like, you can just go light first and then you can continue adding. It's always nice to, well, I have learned to be a little bit more patient with watercolor. It's fun. It makes you calm, makes you think. Let's put some, I think this is the green that I used here. Actually, it was the gold green. Gold green, here we go. So that's the same color I'm going to use on this leaf. Here we go. And I'm going to darken up this other leaf a little bit.
Welcome to our YouTube channel, Sophie and Sarah's Crafty Corner.
Let me lower this.
Hello everyone. Today I am making a dragon for my aesthetic thing in school.
Here we go. Those little girls are angels. They're so cute. Let's see. Let's do this orange in here. And let's make this little guy here. We're going to use some Dairyline yellow. I love this color. I'm not a yellow person, but this color is, I'm liking it more every time. Oops. Remember, you can use your brush as a sponge if you put too much water down. Just you tap it and it'll pick up the water. Okay, so let's make these little twirls. I need a smaller brush for this. So I'm going to get my, let's see if I can find it. Here we go. This is a detailer, and that's really small. Look at that. Now, this is from Master's Touch. It's a number 0. I was not able to, I like Princeton brushes, and I try to stick to the same thing. Not that it's necessary. I'm just like weird that way. But this one, I found it at Hobby Lobby. I said, let me pick it up. So we're going to try to make these whirlies in purple. Let's see. I'm going to dab my brush because I want very little water on this brush, more pigment than, more color than water. So to try to make this as thin as possible. All right, not too bad. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing here. Pick up some more color. There we go. All right. Now we're going to detail it with some ink. So I'm really basically done with my painting. Let me put my brush away. And let me get some ink. My gold and my black. And where's my white? Huh. Here's my white. Okay, those are my favorite to go to markers. Oops. All right. Is this dry? Let's give it a little drier here to make sure that it's all dry. Somebody that I watch, I can't remember who it is, said if you touch the paper when you use a dryer, if it's cold, it means it's still wet. Because sometimes you can actually put your hand on it, you don't get paint, but it's still wet. I guess it seeps into the texture of the paper, and it's really not dry. So if you dry it with a dryer or a heat gun, and it's warm, that means it's completely dry. So that's a good little information for you if you're desperate like me and can't wait for colors to dry. These little girls are so wonderful. They're so beautiful. I hope you guys are, or some of you are watching, or if you're not watching, please go back and watch them. They're wonderful. I appreciate you being here. All right, so let's outline my flowers. I am outlining them in thin lines first, and then we'll detail them a little bit more. There we go. All right. Well, let's give them a little bit of life here. This little guy is not acting very nice today. Maybe he's drying out. I don't know. Let's use this one. Let's see what happens. Much better. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It just makes it come alive. Lori, you're still here. You're so sweet. Thank you, honey. Lori, do you watercolor? This is so much fun and relaxing. All right, so we're gonna put some little lines. I am getting ready to just got some watercolor paints. I think I still need the little pans. You don't need the pans. Take a piece of oh, so you got the tubes. Oh, I got the tubes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yes, you do. You can get them at the dollar store. I mean, they don't have to be the expensive ones. And also, I have seen a lot of artists that don't even use the pans. They use a teeny bit right from the tube. They put it on a dish, a glass dish, ceramic dish, and they use it right from there. And they limit themselves. You know, they're very careful with the amount that they use. So you can do that too. But if you do put them in the pan, make sure that you leave them open to air, and at least for 2 days. I don't know what kind of paint you got, for 2 or 3 days, until they really harden up and become solid, so they don't get moldy on you. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit more here. And I would love to see you paint. And anytime you'd like to join us, we have a little private get together sometimes, and we just paint and just have some fun. Let me know. It's not live, so nobody sees anything if you're if you don't want to show it anything. So that one looks cute. Let's make a few little dots in here. How's that? Isn't that cute? It's so easy and they become alive. Oh, Suda, hello, honey. How are you? I know I was there too. I was watching them. I was watching them as well on my second phone. They are such cute little angels, and their dragon came out wonderful. Hello, Safi and Sarah. Thank you for stopping by. Grandma Kathy. Wow, yay. Oh, how nice. I'm just doing something really quick here. I'm almost done. Just a little whimsical flower. Safi, Sarah, your dragon was beautiful. That little clay pot, amazing. You've got such a great mom. She's amazing. So we're going to do the same thing with this little flower here. We're going to give it some life. So I'm just going to circle it with a little ink and give it a few dots in the middle. And then I'm going to outline this one too. Let's outline it. And I have been doing some little, these little, let me see if I can find them. There we go. These are my little cards that I've been making. They're so much fun. They're small and they're fun to make. And they're just little cards. And this is yesterday's live. And this is I don't think I have a live on that one and that one there. So these are just little cards that I've been making. My husband likes to send out thank you cards a lot. And I'm having so much fun making these little ones. So I hope you guys give it a go. Give it a chance. It's so much fun. Hello, Taz. Thank you, darling. Bill Robertson without the T. Hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I'm almost done with this one. Okay, let me stop yakety yak and get finished. My construction here is not done, so I gotta go paint a little bit more today. We are just replacing some old wood, and our last hurricane season was a tough one here, and we have to replace some wood in our greenhouse, and I decided to paint the whole thing, of course. So now I started and now I have to finish it. So I put the primer down already, and I haven't decided what color to paint the greenhouse. How's that? That's so cute. All right, so let's outline these guys here. And I'm not going to do a straight line. I'm going to do a crooked little line. Crooked little lines. They are so wonderful. They give character to these leaves when they're crooked, believe it or not. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And so easy to do. So easy. So, yep, like I was telling you, Tallahassee is very busy these days with session going on. And a lot of Congress people here trying to get their bills to get into law. So restaurants are filled, the hotels are booked. We tried to go out to dinner last night. I mean, we made it, but it was a what, Tuesday night, and we had to wait. That usually doesn't happen, but all right. So this is good. I'm going to outline these a little bit because they look a little wonky. Just give it a little life. All right, now I'm going to do my favorite thing. If you guys know me, you know what my favorite thing is. Dots! I love dots! I love my dots. Let's start white. Let's start with white ones. Let's see. And for us, it's that is the most amazing thing that you're doing, Taz. This here that I documenting your children and having them have something to see in the future is amazing. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. A little bit different because my grandbabies are not into the art like your girls are. But I'm hoping that one day, because life is hard, they need something, and they might be able to look at their grandma and these videos that I am doing for them. And maybe they need art in their life one day, and they'll be able to see that it's not hard, it's easy, it's fun, it's a good thing to do, and you never know. So yes, please continue documenting your girls. Documenting sounds tough, but making videos of them, and so they have something to look back, and when they grow up, they'll be able, wow, that was me, and that's so beautiful. And that's what I'm trying to do here with my grandbabies, but they have no interest right now, but I'm hoping they will. And even if they're not, I know the oldest one is pretty artistic. He does some what he calls evil robots, and never know, but he does them and he runs. Like he'll just draw really fast and then just go. So I'm hoping that one day they have all of this to look back and say, look, my grandma used to, doodle with some colors, and they have something to look back at. So I can see these dots, and you guys probably can't, right? So I am going to make some, where's the top to this? Oh, here it is. Let's make some gold ones. I love dots. There we go. There we go. I was saying before that next week I am waiting for some things I ordered a few things that I am missing. Next week I'm going to video how to make watercolor from pigments, because I have 2 shelves full of pigments. When in my other time when I was doing more resin and more acrylics, I still have a lot of pigments. So I already did one. And I'm going to video how to make your pigments into watercolor. So if you guys are interested, it should happen next week. I'm hoping that I'll get all the things that I am missing this week and be ready for next week. I've already done one, and that was TLP Maraschino right here. And it came out great, came out beautiful, and there's no mold. It hardened up perfectly, and it's great. So this color is my next one. I can't wait to make this one. This is Grunge. And this is the one I'm going to do next week, because there's no mixture unless I buy the color, the tube color, that I can put together to get that color. So that's what I'm going to do next week and see if it'll work out. I'll be using some gum Arabic. I'll be using some essential oil, some vegetable glycerin, water. I think that's all that's needed. So there we go. Let's make the outline. I'm going to make the outline black this time. And oops. Okay. I'm going to make a little noise because I don't want the tape to break my paper. So you heat it up. You did that free. No, Lori, the trick is these little tapes are my guides to that straight line. I'm not that good. Okay, so there's some glue left on here. So you take your kneaded eraser and it comes right off. And now to finish this off, oh, there's still a little bit more here. To finish this off, I am going to make the little corners. And look how pretty it is. Isn't that pretty? Now this one, like I said in the beginning, I was just practicing on this one, and got an unexpected call from a friend that needed to get picked up from the airport. So I had left it here. So I didn't make this into a card. I just a little practice. So there it is. Yeah, no, Lori, there's no way that I can make these lines so straight. Hi, Kim. How are you, honey? No, I'm not that good. Not that good. But here it is. Here's a little practice, whimsical, happy little card. And I'm going to sign it because we own what we do. And I'm putting the year. And there it is, guys. Very simple, easy, happy, whimsical, and so fun to start. My days are very happy when I start with a little drawing. So, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, and hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow. Be happy, be safe, and be kind. I love you guys for being here. Thank you so much. And take care. Okay? Bye-bye.